You're welcome.
Thank you.
One day
Wait,
you're gonna
what?
be sitting there recording.
No, because that's where the video just started, is when you said you're welcome. So, I mean, that's where I cut
Okay.
So it's great. That's because now. Hello, welcome to Conversations in Sunglasses, where we've apparently set ourselves on fire.
You look like I'm more on fire than you are, though. That's a little crooked.
That's because I set you on fire.
Well,
What's in my pocket? Oh, that's my phone.
I'm glad you have your phone in your pocket. Is it on silent?
I don't know. I didn't ask it.
Well,
Fires.
set your cell phone to vibrator, and your vibrator's your
Wait,
cell phone mode.
send my phone a vibrator?
No, set your phone.
Would
to
that
vibrate.
ever be an appropriate gift at, like, a birthday party? Like, or a Christmas family gathering? Like, here,
What
Grandma,
exactly?
we got
Okay.
you a vibrator for Christmas. It's that
sure in
one
some
that you
families- I'm sure in some families
said you wanted.
that's acceptable.
I guess.
But I don't know many.
I don't know who would want that to be acceptable in their family.
Yeah.
No,
got
I
the
might
wrong
know one
question.
guy.
Who?
I don't know. I'm just sure
What's
I
his name?
might. I can't
What's his
say.
name? Okay, you can't say his name? Okay,
No. Mostly because I don't know what it is right now.
well, so you know someone, but you don't know who you know
I might.
about knowing?
I don't know that I do.
So you don't know that you don't know.
No, I don't
You
even
don't
know that
know
I
that
don't
you
know that I
do.
do know, and I do know that I don't know. Both of these things are true. Good thing there's some water right here. Like this ball in my face. It's like my hat is teabagging me.
Yeah, I put mine off to the
Stop.
side. Oh, knocked it off, you know.
Oh no, now everyone knows you have antlers. And you're bald. And you have like a dinosaur. You know those like points on dinosaur toys? You got those too.
Points on dinosaur toys.
And you have like a Klingon forehead. Everyone knows that now.
It only happens once.
And your antlers are
you-
just like little nubs, like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer when he was a baby.
What else?
A gay baby. A gaby. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer was a gaby.
Okay, why?
I already did a whole video on this, so I
why are
can't
you
talk about
bringing
it
it up
now.
here?
Because you reminded me of being a freak.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
and not being a gaby is being a freak. I'm like thinking of the Island of Misfit Toys. Like, not being a gaby is not freakish at all. I spent many days as a gaby myself. I mean,
I have no idea what you're even talking about.
I know, I just am glad there's water, that's all I'm saying.
Oh, okay. Is that what a gaby is? Happy for water?
This is like the dumbest video we've ever made.
I
I'm
don't
proud
know
of
what
that.
you're doing.
Oh, I just spit. Like, I spit on myself when I said I'm proud.
Oh, goodness.
Why are we doing this? I'm fascinated by that cosmic question. Like,
Well-
this. Why are we doing this? Cosmically.
Why not, though?
Why am I doing this? I don't know why not. That's why I asked. Or did I ask why? You know, I don't even know what to talk about. Like, I
Well,
have nothing.
Okay.
Like, I like, fires and...
Oh, okay, so it's weird how, like, being around a fire,
Yeah.
you know, you
forgot to look
go
at
out
the time.
camping, and you're sitting around the fire, and everyone just, like, stops talking for a moment. You know, like, everyone's just staring at the fire so intently in their own thoughts. That it's like they just disappear for a moment and...
Because Grandma died.
No, not necessarily Grandma died or anybody dying. It's just the campfire. Why is it like built in, ingrained?
I don't even know what you're saying. Who's that?
Oh, that's an Amber Alert.
Oh no. How come I didn't get one?
You'll probably get one here in a minute.
Yeah. Amber Alerts I don't understand because they don't send a picture, right? It's just like a kid with this name has been kidnapped or is
This age,
missing or whatever.
this gender, this ethnicity.
Yeah, and like, how are we supposed to do anything with that information? Like,
I
because
mean, can you go outside and point out, a 15-year-old? Who can be like,
Right.
oh yeah, unless your son or you grow up with a 15-year-old around.
yeah, but then you have to report like every 15-year-old you spotted. I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's kind of ridiculous.
They
Like,
should.
I don't understand what the
picture.
Amber Alert.
I mean, it's going through a
is
text message
doing.
to our phone.
Right.
I don't
Right.
see why they couldn't add a picture.
Right, because then we know what we're looking for. Otherwise, it's just like, what? I mean, you woke me up to tell me this. Am I supposed to go outside now and just start looking for people with this? Like, why are you alerting us? I mean, if you don't send a
Okay.
picture, it just seems kind of useless.
It's kind of the point, like, it's not necessarily we're looking for like a vehicle. You know, they say
Oh yeah, sometimes they do that.
Dodge this year.
Yeah, sometimes they do that.
In for some of them, it's easy. You Ford, okay, pick up F-150. But I mean, unless you know cars, that's okay. I know that there's a Dodge. There's lots of Dodges around me. I don't know which one of these is looking for. Type of stuff. So picture would help too with that.
Yeah, but I still don't know. I just wondered, why are clowns a thing? Like, who came up with that? What is that? What
it's
is
supposed
that?
to be funny
But why is it supposed to be funny?
because they're doing silly things.
But they can do that without makeup on.
Sure, they could. But who wants to see a person not dressed up? Like, if we weren't dressed up today, people would not watch this.
I wouldn't.
Let's say that's
I would.
unacceptable.
I would watch it. You would watch it. And no one else would watch
Yeah.
it.
2 views. What was I saying?
Something about something or other.
Okay,
I don't know. That was a really long
sense.
time ago. It's in the past.
It is
still
in the past.
exists, but we can't revisit it. Oh, that's the glare in my sunglasses that I'm trying to catch. That's being cast up by the fire.
So
did
you
we,
like that with less fire?
Did we conjure an evil spirit last night?
Oh,
Remember the ghost of Christmas pissed?
that was weird.
It was. It gets
I'm not gonna
weirder.
lie.
It gets weirder after y'all left.
What do you mean?
Because had a Christmas shindig last night. You were one of my guests. But like, yeah, so what happened was, like, first thing was we were all standing around and this mirror.
No, there was something before that.
No, there was. It was the speakers.
What happened with the speakers exactly?
They just fell. Like, I still haven't picked them up. They're behind the couch.
How?
And,
I know.
and then, like, shortly after that, we're all
I know
standing
someone
around.
was over there.
And then the mirror fell off the wall. And like it wasn't broken. Like the connector wasn't broken. Mason kept saying it was broken, but I looked at it, it's still in there. I put it back up on that.
The nail. The nail was a little weird looking.
But they're supposed to look like that. It didn't.
That's what those are designed for?
Yeah. And so it's just for hanging pictures.
Okay.
And yeah, so it just fell off the. It didn't break. Amazingly.
It was perfectly fine.
But it just fell right off, and I'm like, we have just been visited apparently by the ghost of Christmas Pissed. The ghost was angry.
Okay.
And then, no, but here's the part, the third part.
The thing is, with the first experience, the first action, that thing that happened, there was one person over there. And a dog. Mm-hmm. So, there's two things over there. I don't exactly know what was going on, but maybe one of them tripped over a wire.
Right.
Or something.
Like,
the second...
But that's what I'm saying, like, the dog could have, that's what I thought at first, but then where the speakers are, it's like, that would have had to be pulled in a particular, it's...
Okay, anyways, so the second thing, the mirror falling off of the wall and not breaking, that same person was near, and they had been drinking.
No, see, and that was my immediate thought when that happened, and I looked, and he was standing too far away. Like, he'd been standing right where he was the whole time, and he was startled because he and I were standing.
I was
right
standing
there.
right next to it.
Yeah.
I didn't see him.
No, he didn't
Bump anything.
He would have had to be like, whoa, bam, bam, because he was, and we would have noticed that, but he stood still the whole time. So that was weird. And then, after everybody went home, I'm lying in bed, and I'm just reviewing the night, and out loud.
Were you using all the pictures to review the night?
Yeah.
I mean, you only took like 100,000 double.
No, but so I'm reviewing the night, and I out loud say, the ghost of Christmas Pissed, and was laughing, and then bam, bam, out in the other room, and I was like, I don't mind you, ghost of Christmas Pissed. Please don't be pissed at me. And like, so like, I didn't know what it was. I finally like got up out of bed and looked everywhere, and there wasn't anything. Like, I thought maybe the mirror fell again.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. Everything was fine, but then this afternoon I opened the laundry room door, and like, there were ironing boards on the ground. And I'm like, that's what clattered, and there's no freaking way.
Huh.
So I'm like, somebody brought something with them to my party. I feel like that guy in Ghostbusters. I'm like, okay, who brought the dog?
What's next?
Right? Just, no.
Yeah, that doesn't sound fun.
Like, what if, am I a Scrooge? Like, what if I'm such a Scrooge that they had to up the ante? They had to, like, I get the ghost of Christmas past, the ghost of Christmas present. Like, the ghost of Christmas past to show me where I screwed up. The ghost of Christmas present to show me where I'm screwing up. The ghost of Christmas future to show me where I am about to screw up. But then I get the ghost of Christmas pissed to just shake his head and kick my ass. That's, and then hopefully I will reform and be a better man. Well, after my visit from the ghost of Christmas Pissed.
What is he preaching though? What's his thing?
He's just like, and this is how I feel about all of that.
Okay.
Which you were dragged through the night to see. Just, I am pissed. Ebenezer Scrooge.
So you don't like people being happy, is what you're saying?
Well, that's not me. That would be the ghost of Christmas Pissed. I mean, I don't know what I did wrong yet. I haven't been visited by all the spirits, like, directly. I think he's just, like, ringing the doorbell. He's ringing the doorbell. That's what all this knocking stuff down is all about.
Well, what is
Like the first one, genuinely, that really could have been the dog. It just, they fell at a weird angle. But the mirror, no one touched it. And the ironing boards, no.
Okay, so I did see a few people going in and out of the ironing board. I think at least once or twice, with chairs being put, or tables being put up. So could someone have put a table somewhere that just bumped it?
No. No, that's not. Because I was in there after everyone left to make sure everybody's coats were out. Because we hung the coats
Okay.
in there. Oh, and that fell too, but that was because, like, a couple of people had 800-pound jackets. And, like, we were hanging all the jackets on one side of the bar. And it collapsed.
Well,
It was like, holy crap, how do you wear this thing
I guess I
without
cheated.
shrinking?
I didn't put my jacket in there.
I didn't either. I wasn't even wearing a jacket. It was my house.
I wasn't wearing it. It was over in the corner though.
Yeah. Yeah, the Ghost of Christmas Pissed. I need to write that short story.
Of what happened?
Dario Young and the Ghost of Christmas Pissed. That's going on my agenda.
Is that a sequel?
From hell. It would have to be from hell. All his are and the whatever from hell.
Well,
Dario Young and the Ghost of Christmas Pissed from hell. Maybe I'll just call it the Ghost of Christmas Pissed.
you have to start
and
it before
put
you
Dario
put this
Young
out.
in it. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay, I'm writing a story out loud in my head right here. I'm gonna stop out loud anyway. I'm just gonna look at you, but I'm gonna be like this in my head and only pretending to listen. So go ahead and talk.
Oh, that's not fair. You can't do something like that.
Is it rude?
That's cheating.
To be an artist?
If you're going to write something, you might as well just start writing.
I guess.
Give us a
But
little sneak
No, because
preview
this is
of
just
what
how
it
like
is.
plots start just shooting into my head when I talk. Well, no, because
just
then
tell
I'll
us.
spoil it.
It's okay.
And then I don't want to waste. It's the other thing. Like the energy, the creative energy that goes into the storytelling, I like to save for the page.
Okay.
Like everything else has to remain internal. It gestates.
Okay, so
And it comes out once.
here's something that you do really well. Okay? So, church camp.
Right?
I tried to get you to write a story for the talent show.
Right. Well, but this wouldn't be that kind of story.
Okay,
We
okay,
did that
I understand
story
that.
on my
I
channel.
understand that.
The tragedy of Dandy Smoldy Pants. I am a fine writer. I write things like that.
Okay, so
Oh, but what about it? So you tried to make me write a story. I did.
I want you to tell us a 3 to 5 minute story
A 3 to
But you
5
make
minute
up.
story.
on the spot. We could give you random topics if you want. Like we can do a random topic generator, and you have to tell us a story that involves this thing.
Involves what?
Or
thing?
I can just give you an item, stick.
That involves the Ghost of Christmas Pissed? Or
No,
they-
just anything.
Okay, good, 'cause I'm
Any
saving
story
that
about a
one.
stick.
You want me to tell you a story about a stick?
Yep. Or fire.
Okay, like once
you want
upon a
fire,
time.
Okay.
Oh, hey, that was the Amber Alert. Why was it silent?
That's
Said Billy
weird.
the Stick. This story is about
Yeah.
a stick
Okay.
named Billy the Stick.
Okay.
He got an Amber Alert on his telephone one night. He was like, there was the Amber Alert. Why was it silent?
Did he get answers?
No, because he was standing naked alone in his bedroom, wondering where all his pants went. And that's the thing. That's
didn't
the plot.
he eat pants?
No, he didn't eat anything. He's a freaking stick. He's basically the undead. Like,
No, he's dead.
but he's animated. He's walking around and he's noticing things, like his Amber Alert.
How does he
Why
have a
was it
telephone
silent? That's his next question.
though? Okay.
Because he's like, what? Why do I have this phone? I am a
What
stick.
is a phone?
I am a stick.
How does he know
How
what
am
a
I
phone
sentient?
is?
How do I have arms and legs?
Oh,
And so, like...
So sticks have arms and legs.
This one does.
I thought it was called limbs.
And so then, now he has arms and legs. He was once part of a limb, but that's how he was born. And the thing is,
So
he's thinking back on his life because he's asking these questions. And he's thinking back in time and back in time and back in time to when he was a little kid stick, and then to when he was like sitting in a high chair stick, and he's trying to understand how he became a self-aware stick with a cell phone named Billy.
Okay.
And like, so then he finally remembers back to like being in his parents' arms the first day of his life as a sentient stick. And they looked at him and they said in unison, let's call him Billy. And so that's how he knows.
Okay, that he's Billy the Stick.
Yeah, that he's Billy the Stick.
But how
But
does he
he's
know
like-
about the cell phone?
I don't know, like he got really drunk the night before. And
Okay,
then he's like, oh, that's right, I got really drunk the night before. Whose phone is this?
Wasn't it just cherry limeade that he got drunk on?
I don't know what he got drunk on. He can't even drink. I don't know how he managed that. He's a stick. Like, he would have had
he
to
must
sit
have got
his
some of that
butt.
pond water.
He, like, jumped in a bucket of booze and just bobbed around in it like a... Because he's a stick. And that's
got
how
waterlogged.
he drinks. Yeah, he got water. He got whiskey logged. He's, like, wine. He got wonk.
Okay.
And so, like...
So, here's what happened. Some people, put those sticks into the whiskey. Someone tried with wine. May not have worked out. Okay, go on.
Wait, the fire's dying.
No, it's still there, but it probably needs more sticks.
Slowly dying.
It dies very quickly.
So, like, Billy the Stick now.
Is this Billy the Stick?
No, he's
That-
not here.
He's not here.
He's in his strange world that he inhabits, that he's trying to comprehend.
Would he be pissed if he saw what we're doing?
No, he wouldn't care. He'd be like, why would I care? They're just sticks, which is why why do I care about me?
How does...
What constitutes me, I, the stick?
What if
How
they
do I
are
know?
sentient?
Whoa, it's cold without a fire. Said Billy the Stick.
Oh.
Yeah. He's like, I don't understand my existence as a stick without doing as sticks do. Perhaps I should burst into flame and warm the house. But then he's like, but who would I be warming it for if I were dead? And would that hurt? And like, so he's like, I don't think I will burn myself alive. But I would like to, like, go out clubbing. And so he did.
Baby seals?
No, he didn't, not that kind of clubbing. He
Oh,
clubs
okay.
humans.
Oh, he clubs humans. Got it.
Yeah. And what's happening? There's a lot of smoke.
Yeah.
We're gonna die.
We're not gonna die.
It's like Billy the Stick sending evil demons this way to shut us up about his life. He's a very private person for a stick.
Well, why'd you bring him into this?
You did.
No, I didn't do nothing.
You
I
didn't
asked
do
him if it was
nothing. That's a
okay.
double negative, which is you did do something.
Well, we all do something. Some people just sit there. Yeah, that's probably not good for the video. The rocking, it's very pleasant. The chairs we're in
Are we rocking?
are spring, so we've probably been rocking.
Yeah.
It's the fire.
This video is
You just
nuts.
want to relax.
I know.
What it is.
It's really cold. I want to get in the fire.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't do that. So this fire pit's gonna have to be
Named Sally.
trashed. No,
Why?
the pan on the bottom has a hole. So
Wait. We
from,
set a fire in a holy fire pit.
no, it has some rust that is going to turn into a hole. So like 3 to 5 more uses, and it's gonna have to go. It's kind of sad.
It is. It looks like the thing that Baby Yoda floats around in on The Mandalorian.
Yeah, it is. They probably just purchased one, put it on wheels,
Yeah, probably.
painted it blue.
I mean, so they have a holy fire pit in Billy the Sixth neighborhood.
Okay.
He doesn't care because he's not religious. He's gonna go live his life. That's why he goes clubbing. And so,
The humans.
yeah, like he
Do
goes.
the humans ever club him back though?
Yes, and that's why it's very sexual for Billy the Stick.
Okay, I understand now.
Yeah. Yeah, so Billy the Stick, that's what it means when he says, I'm gonna go clubbing. It's like he's gonna go club somebody and see if they club him back.
Can you tell me what Billy the Stick looks like?
Well, yes,
Okay.
he looks like a stick
Okay.
with arms and legs and hands and feet.
But is like everything smooth, or is it like
No,
tree barky?
no, he's like this. This stick right here, this is like what he looks like.
With
This
arms
is,
and legs.
This is the parallel universe Billy the Stick. And yeah, he has arms and legs. Like,
So how fast is he?
as fast as he wants to be. He's got these long, skinny legs, you know? He can run pretty fast. He's Billy the Stick. So, like, he goes clubbing and he meets, like, all of these interesting people.
Damn it, gotta stop doing that.
Doing what? Rocking?
Rocking,
Me
yes. Okay, go on.
too. He meets all these interesting people, but none of them want to club him back. And then he meets this weird camel with wings that has like 30 human breasts and 40 human penises. And he's like, dare I club that thing or will
How
it
many
hurt
buttholes?
me? It didn't have any.
Okay.
That's why it was upset.
So everything
like-
is coming out, the other parts got it.
Right, because it has to eat and then puke its whole life. And, like, that's why it's upset. It's very upset. And, like, Billy the Stick's like, nah, I'm not going to club that thing. It scares me. But then he, like, trips on a dead banana with arms and legs.
What happened to this banana?
We'll get to that.
Okay.
But he trips
okay.
on him and he accidentally clubs the thing. And then it just looks at him in a rage, a vomitous rage. And like, it clubs him back with all of its breasts and penises. And Billy the Stick is like, I don't know how to feel. And like, that's when he realizes that's the fundamental truth about his life is that he doesn't know how to feel, and that's why he now remembers the night before he murdered that banana that wouldn't shut up about
Ooh.
his woman problems. And I mean human woman. Imagine the problems this banana had. He needed to talk. He needed to get it off his chest, but Billy didn't give a crap. Billy didn't care about your problems because he's a selfish man. For a stick.
Well, okay, so
And like,
so he's
so he
a him.
remembers. Yeah, that's why he's called Billy. Of course, you could be a girl and called Billy.
Yeah, because I was thinking it was a girl this whole time.
I mean,
It-
no,
You might have said him earlier.
I did. I'm pretty sure I did. Because, you know, he's Billy the Stick.
So he didn't change his pronouns at any time.
Nope,
Okay.
nope. But he didn't remember it. I mean, he remembered the night before, though. So then it's like, he blocked it out because he felt guilty. And, like, he felt bad that he murdered a banana because he wouldn't shut up about his woman problems. I mean, if Billy the Stick had woman problems, the woman would have stick problems. Like, I would imagine the banana is a much better option. Anyway, Billy the Stick murdered
Banana.
a banana. His name was Dennis. But, like, he's dead now, so it doesn't matter. What matters is that Billy the Stick
So
murdered
you're saying
Dennis
once
the
someone
banana.
dies, they don't matter.
Not to Billy the Stick. He only was afraid that he'd go to jail or get thrown into the holy fire when he's
Okay.
not even religious. So, like,
So all of these sticks have sinned?
I mean, what is sin? That's what Billy the Stick would say. He's like, I'll show you sin. Watch this. And he blocked that all out about himself. Like, he just glazed over it whenever he was going back in time in his mind to the time when his parents named him in unison Billy the Stick. Let's call him Billy. That's what they said. But he missed all the stuff about what a butthole he was. And how his parents, like, disowned him. Because they thought he was a solid jerk. And he was, like, even as a child.
Okay.
So, like, I don't know. I don't know if I want to feel bad for Billy the Stick. Because how does he feel now that he knows? Like, that he forgot that about himself and then it came back in a memory when he
But
tripped
now he has
on
a
the
chance
dead
to
body?
change.
Right. If he can escape the law. I mean, that's his fear. Like, he's like,
Getting
crap.
sticked.
Now,
getting
how
clubbed.
did I kill?
Is he gonna
that
die
banana?
getting clubbed? Is that what's going on?
No,
Like,
they might
he's
throw
just
him
having a
into the holy
flashback?
fire. Sacrifice him to their dark god. Their dark and angry god.
The stick god?
No. No, Billy, they're not all sticks.
Most of the time it sticks.
I mean, there is a holy...
Some
fire
charcoal, which is...
Yeah. But you know, like, the Billy the Stick, though, like, he didn't even, like, sometimes he doesn't even know he's a stick. Like, he forgets. And he's like, how come everyone's riding horses and I'm riding a duck?
Why is he riding a duck?
Because he's a stick. He can't climb up on a horse. That would take all
But
day.
ducks are slower.
He'd
I guess
be
they can
climbing
fly.
gear.
Does,
This
or
duck
does it
just
just run?
runs. It just runs. And he's like, he always feels like he's the laughing stock of the hunting party.
does everybody pass him by?
Yeah. And he's just like, trying to catch up. Like, that's why Billy the Stick hates hunting, but he loves his duck.
This duck has got him out of a lot of tight spaces, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, like he can communicate with the duck, he can hear what the duck is saying type thing. Or is it like a dog, you know, you whistle, they know to come, you point, they go.
It's more like he just
You
like...
push the record button, they start performing. You
No,
know,
he just... look,
what your
Billy
dog
the
would be.
Stick is what a... He's a jerk. He just enslaved the duck.
Is the duck happy about it?
Yeah, the duck didn't want to be a slave to a stick. Like a...
How does he keep this thing going?
He
How's
keeps him
motivate
tied
it?
up. Like, it all started on a date. Like, Billy the Stick had a date with the duck.
Oh, okay. So he invited it in.
Yeah, and the duck's name was Sally. Though Sally was a man. Like a male duck named Sally. Just so we're not confusing anyone. Like, because Billy the Stick swung both ways. Like, that's what sticks all swing both ways. They swing all ways. Like, they swing up and down, back and forth. And then they fall off the tree. And they get named Billy. Or something like that. Or they just lie there and rot. So, like, that's the thing. Like, he remembers his duck as his only true friend. And he isn't really his true friend. because he's been enslaved just because Billy talked him into it once. And then he couldn't get out of it because Billy wouldn't untie him, keeps a shock collar on him. He's like, I'm going to ride you like a horse, Sally. That's what Billy the Stick said. It's his most famous line.
Oh.
And like...
I didn't get that memo.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they didn't tell me.
Who are they?
You. You just now
right.
told me
What did I tell you?
about a memo. Something, I don't know. Go
No,
on.
you're the one who said the memo. Right, so Billy the Stick, like, he doesn't care. He doesn't care that Sally's unhappy because he's a butthole. That's why he murdered a banana and blocked out his memory. But
Okay.
now that he remembers, though, it's like he's like, crap. Am I in love with Sally? Is that why I enslaved him? And like, is that truly love?
So he loves his duck so
And-
much.
Right.
So much.
Yeah, that he enslaved him, and that's not love. But Billy the Stick
could be lust.
is broken inside.
It
He
could
doesn't
be
know
lust.
how to love.
Because he's a stick.
It could be lust. Like, the duck could have clubbed him just right or something, and Billy loved it.
But we didn't even hear about this clubbing.
What clubbing? The duck clubbing?
How Harry... Sorry, what's the
How-
stick's name?
Billy?
How Billy met
Sally?
Sally.
No! Nah, that would be a prequel. We haven't even finished this story yet.
Okay.
So Billy the Stick is like, you know what? To hell with it. I don't care about being nice. I don't care that I murdered that banana. I'm gonna go swim in his guts. And so he does.
Is there enough guts to swim in?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Like he just smushes him around. It's like a slip and slide. And like, so here's what happens next. Is a ghost shows up and beats the hell out of Billy and then says, "Merry Christmas, you idiot stick." And Billy says, "Holy hells, boys. I've just been visited by the ghost of Christmas pissed."
Yeah.
The end.
So...
That's it. That's where it ends. It's kind of a...
So all this is...
But then, and he became a better stick.
You
But
were
only
telling
because
us
he had
more
a
about Christmas
stroke.
Pissed.
Yeah.
So this is...
I forgot. Like, that's the
that's
epilogue. The
connecting.
post credits is
Yeah.
he became a better stick because he had a stroke.
Okay.
But yeah, the connecting
Well-
thing was talking about the ghost of Christmas Piss.
Well, let's hope yours
That's
doesn't
not-
come out that way.
My what?
Yeah, I mean, you're dealing with Christmas Pissed. Hopefully you don't...
Oh,
become
yeah,
a better
well,
man
I'm-
because of a stroke.
I'm not a stick. I think I
Okay.
should be fine.
Okay.
Hopefully, I'm not a jerk, a solid jerk.
I mean, no, not that I know of, but you could be a huge jerk. Always shoving it down so that you can't get out.
Shoving what down?
The jerkiness.
I don't have
Or you're just
any
a nice
idea what you're
guy.
talking about. I hope I am. Oh, I see. Like I'm repressing my jerkiness. Wouldn't it suck if you woke up one day and just realized, holy crap, I'm jerky? Like, I'm beef jerky. Like, you just look at your hands,
And
it's
it's real beef jerky?
beef jerky, and you're like, you go to the mirror, and your whole face, your neck, even your hair is beef jerky. What would you do?
Well, is everybody else beef jerky?
No, just
me.
you.
Well,
It's like, I hope you don't have a dog
yeah.
or
we
a
don't have-
cat.
well, we do have a cat.
Yeah.
And my method of dealing with the cat biting would not work in this situation. Because when my cat bites, if she bites
He
my finger, I'll
bites.
put it in there further.
So if you're beef jerky,
I'm
that's
just
not gonna
she's
work
gonna,
out.
okay.
I mean, what if you are beef jerky and then you start craving beef jerky?
Then you're gonna die.
Like, would you just like slowly just start sucking on your head? Like, what would
You're
you
just gonna
do?
get
'Cause
really,
you know
really
I'm probably
dry,
not gonna
okay?
bite into it.
You're gonna get really, really dry.
I mean, but you already would be, right? You're beef jerky. I don't know.
How long does jerky last?
I have no idea.
Okay, so this puts me on like blueberry eyes.
Blueberry eyes?
Blueberry eyes. To see, you have to have blueberry eyes. What would you do?
Oh, you mean blueberries in place of your eyes?
Yes. Real blueberries.
Well, see, then,
Huge blueberries
if
that
my
fit.
eyes were blueberries and that's how I actually saw,
Yeah.
then blueberries would be disgusting to me to eat. It's just like I could never eat bull testicles. I'm too empathetic. Like, no. I wouldn't want someone to bite me there like that. Like, just crunch down and chew into a pulp. No!
I understand
and
that.
so, like, if I have blueberry eyes, that's how I'd feel about blueberries.
But why would you be eating blueberries at that point?
I
They're
would not.
eyes.
That's what I'm saying.
You know, every like 7 days, they start to get rotted. You gotta use the subscription box, man.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I have blue eyes, but they're not blueberry eyes.
Prove it. We've never seen your eyes.
No. My eyes have been seen.
Yeah, that's true. Both of our eyes have been seen, so we don't have blueberry eyes. It's confirmed. Dang, no spoilers there.
Do you ever, like, sit by a fire and think, gosh, I like that makes my knee feel warm?
I mean, isn't that always a part of a fire, though?
That it makes your knee feel warm?
Yeah.
My whole leg feels warm. Oh, my foot's doing that thing.
Don't think about the foot.
Oh, right. I think about the other foot, it stops.
You
My
wanna-
left foot, like, does whatever it wants sometimes. And I'm just like, what's my foot doing? But then if I think about my right foot, it stops. I don't know. Nice hat.
Yeah. I was wearing a black hat, but it would blend in.
Yeah, because we're sitting outside at night when that's what I was trying to look at. Oh,
What
my
time
phone.
is it?
I was looking at the temperature.
Oh, okay.
It's 7:21.
It's really hard to not rock.
Oh, right.
So I've probably been rocking this entire
41
video.
degrees outside.
Oh, that's not
That's
bad.
right. Yeah, I've probably been rocking too. It'll probably just make people vomit when they watch this video, but I think they do that anyway with conversations and sunglasses. Like, oh,
Yeah.
let me watch this to help me with my bulimia or whatever. Like, is that where you vomit?
Probably.
Like, I need something to help me gag. I'll watch conversations and sunglasses. This one's even more helpful. Or if, like, you just drank, like, something poisonous and, like, you're trying to make yourself puke. You can watch this here YouTube show,
that would be.
and it'll all come
sad.
right up. Especially because we're rocking.
It would have to be a lot worse.
Than this?
Yeah, a lot worse. Like
Is
the
there
camera
such
would
a
be
thing?
closer, and you would be on that side of the picture, and you'd be rocking profusely. And I'd be on this
Profusely.
side rocking
Rocking
profusely,
profusely.
and it'll just be images going back and forth.
I need to put that line in a novel somewhere because it's just terrible.
Profusely?
No, like they walked in and she was rocking profusely. That's a weird way. Like, so I just picture someone just like, I mean, how do you
That's
yawn
exactly what it is.
profusely? But who would do that? Like, if you're writing just a normal scene, not like in The Exorcist or something.
Because that would just be there.
Like, it's a
It's the
story
only
called
reasonable.
The Day We Went to Visit Grandma. And it's
Yes.
really weird. We walked
And
in
everything was
she
fine. She just
rocking
always rocks profusely.
profusely.
She loves it. She can't get enough of it.
It's very strange. That's all I'm saying. I like.
Are you saying you hate grandma?
No. Like, I don't know. I feel like I miss Billy the Stick.
How long did you know him?
I don't know, just while I've been sitting here.
No, so you just now got these.
I was channeling
These
into
messages.
another world.
Should we change the color? We can see how that looks? Or do you want to do that halfway?
I don't care.
Okay. We can do some green lighting. I can't really tell. Oh, there we go.
Oh, that makes me want
That's
to
green.
It makes me feel queasy. We're changing
There,
things.
it's a little red.
It is. We show up less, I think. Is this hell?
No,
Or it's all red?
my network powered off.
Network. So do you have any like stories to tell?
What type of
Like-
story?
Like my story about Billy the Stick. Like in your life, have you had any experiences that compare?
No, I can't say that I have. I haven't met as many people as you.
How does that help or hurt?
You meet more people.
I do?
You get the stories from beyond.
Oh, yeah.
Like my mind doesn't make up stories like that unless
Well, I
I'm
mean,
forced to for writing.
so what about like if that's the case, then what has happened in your life that is similar to the story of Billy the Stick?
Well, I've never murdered anyone,
See, so that's something
but
different.
I have murdered. I have murdered a banana.
Oh,
Yeah.
I do too, and I'm demented. I like chop them up and put them all over peanut butter, and in a sandwich.
No, you just deep throat them.
Sometimes.
That's what you were talking about the other day. Is
Did he?
deep throating bananas.
But that might be how I referred to eating bananas profusely.
Not
When I get on
profusely. That
that
was
kick
not the
where
word.
I'm not eating bananas at all, or anything but bananas and peanut butter. Haven't done that in a while.
Didn't you want to
I
do
did
that
get
for like
on a-
5 days?
Yeah, but I was worried that would be not a healthy choice.
It would be not healthy.
Yeah, I didn't want to do something not healthy to myself.
But didn't you
now
eat
I've been
tuna
on
every day for like a year?
vegan chicken nuggets all the time. They're fried. Did I eat what? Tuna? Yeah, the tuna fish thing. That was back in the day when I was a tuna fish eating machine.
Every day.
Every day I'd eat 2 cans of tuna fish. I had.
That's a lot of tuna.
I didn't know that was a lot of tuna. So I eat a can of tuna fish for lunch and a can of tuna fish for dinner, and like, then
I just feel like that's a cat thing to do.
after like a year or so or more, I like had a heart attack. I thought I was having a heart attack. I was in the hospital, and the only thing they could find that might explain it was mercury poisoning. And I was like, I don't know. Well, it could be. I eat it because some of the doctors were saying no, it couldn't
Yeah.
be mercury poisoning. How would you get mercury poisoning? And then to the one doctor who said that's what she thought it was, and like they couldn't come up with anything else though. And then they asked me about my diet, and tuna. I didn't know tuna had so much mercury, and I said I eat a lot of tuna, and all the doctors who were dismissing it were like, yeah, no, you'd have to eat a lot of tuna. And I'm just like, dude,
How
I
much-
eat a lot of tuna.
How much is a lot of
Yeah.
tuna?
Yeah, and so I think that's what that was mercury poisoning, because that was the only possibility even put forth. Otherwise, they could not figure out what was wrong with me. So they're like, you aren't having a heart attack.
Just stop eating tuna.
Yeah, well, that was the one doctor who had anything to say. That's what it was. And then, like, people are like, that's crazy. You can't get mercury poisoning from eating tuna. Turns out, happened to Sylvester the Stallone. Sylvester Stallone on the set of one of the Rocky movies. Like, he had to go to the hospital for mercury poisoning. He'd been eating too much tuna fish. So
you're just
not
saying
alone,
you're
not alone.
You're on the same level as Sylvester Stallone, huh?
I would not want to
Tuna
say
fish
that.
eating.
I'm just saying other humans have had this. It's not just me. It's not just some biological oddity about me as a mutant.
But your body is different.
Everyone's body is different.
You are
except for
part
our
lizard.
doppelgangers. Oh yeah, part lizard. That's another.
Explain.
I don't want to talk about my medical issues. What is this, like? Rockin' with Gramps. Let's talk about our medical issues.
Woo!
No. No, never. Well,
Where are we in the video?
I think we should wrap this one up.
Okay.
We should
Well,
just say
I do have a present for you.
present.
Yeah.
I have a present for you too.